Community Action Agency. I'm an energy auditor, and we're gonna be performing an audit at this home. The first thing that we do is talk to the client, make sure they sign every paperwork, and they give us permission to do the inspection. Then after that, we look at the front door for weather strips on the door, how good they are, or they need to be replaced. And the first thing I will look in here in this living room is the AC on the window. That needs to be air sealed and evaluated for be replaced for more energy efficiency. Then the next thing we will do, we'll walk through the house, and then we'll look at the bathroom and see if they have any exhaust on the bathroom. I see there is none, so we will evaluate that. And then I look at in the rooms, and I see that she has another AC here that it would have to be evaluated to be air sealed. Then we walk into the kitchen. Then we check, make sure that if there is exhaust in the kitchen, and what kind of stove that she has, if she has a gas stove. And we will look and see if the exhaust is vented outside or not. And if it's not, we could vent it out. And in this case, we will walk through the house, and I see that there's a lot of air coming in from the back door. We will replace, put a weather strip and sweep on the door, make sure it's air sealed. And I see that she had some kind of a roof leak. We will be replacing that sheetrock, so that way we put more insulation in the attic. And then after that, we will go to the basement. And one thing that we will look into is if the dryer is not vented, we need to vent it out to be, so that way there is not vented into the house, it's vented to the outside. And then we will walk through the basement, go through the basement and make sure. Okay. Be careful coming down the steps because you will be coming all the way down. And there's light, but not that much, so be careful.
You don't like this?
Yes, please. And as we walk through the basement, we will look into, make sure we will be testing the appliances in the basement, which is the water heater. We have to be tested. And then our furnace, we will be testing it. Since this is a 90% furnace, that it's a sealed combustion, we would have to test it outside. So we wouldn't have to test it in here. And then we will look into in the house in here, in the basement, make sure that there's no gaps from the outside. And if there is any, we will seal any of those gaps. Like right here around this window, you can see gap light outside. We will seal that up. Mm-hmm. And we will seal the seal box, what we call it, the seal box, which is where the floor meets the foundation. We will put a spray foam around there to make sure there's no gaps. Like outside and that side, you see light coming in. We will air seal that. We will evaluate everything when we put it in the system for replacement. And if it needs to be replaced, it will be replaced at the time after we do the audit. And then after that, we will go up to the attic and make sure and check for attic insulation. We could check that, but we would just go through I have my partner here who will be going up and check the attic on the ladder, so we could check and see to evaluate it for insulation. On this kind of home, we wouldn't be insulating the walls due to that we have old wiring in the house. But if it wouldn't have any, we would insulate the walls because there's no insulation on the walls right now. But due to that knob tube that they have on the house, we wouldn't be able to do it. So we go up and we move on to the next step. We would look in every area of the house. any corners, everything is for us to check out and see what we could do to air seal. And as you can see in this home, that's the access to the attic. It's kind of dark, but that's what we'll be looking for, insulation in the attic. And if it doesn't have enough insulation, we will put some more. This home is pretty simple. Otherwise, we do check everything in the home. There's no areas that we leave without inspection. Rooms, bathrooms, basements, and make sure everything is safe when we leave the house. And any questions, you could call us and get your house weatherized. You get a lot of benefit and save some on your utility bills after. And our phone number is 816-358-3668. 68. Sorry. But that's how it is. Call us and we'll come out and perform an audit for your home. Thank you so much.